Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Very Sky Rita Lee. As you can see, my glass is empty. First of all, this is general chat, which means everyone can talk about politics. Fortunately, Chloe's doing the happy reverse wealth fart bag dance, saying that her president has won. Well, might be on paper, but I want to say to all of you, Donald Trump isn't giving up hope yet. So, cheers to the loss of democracy. I'm not going to do anything, but you know what? We are going through hell. Hey, Cam. So, Americans can now post comments to me. I'm not going down StreamYards tonight because, well, as Cam knows, the cognac's open. Now, I just watched President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joseph Biden and former Senator Kamala Harris. I don't think this is over till the fat lady sings. I personally think that Donald Trump has a chance to win, either declare martial law or he's going to turn around and basically, since he's got 6 out of the 9 court seats conservative, they might just vote for him anyways. The problem is he's not worried. He ain't talking. But I think this win is a pre-election win. Everyone's tooting their horn, saying, "Great going, Joe! You're our president. Great Joeing." Chloe, of course, you know, woo, I'm saved. I'm Chloe Spice. I'm saved. I'm drunk. And Chloe's drunk right now because she's happy as hell. Don't forget, you got that open bottle before you got to go out to the store. Oh man. So, the American people are furious about the election. There's either the Trump side or the Biden side. Now, as you know, I told you guys as soon as we knew I'd be drinking. No win, lose, or draw, okay? Oh, sorry. Now, I always told you that I went... Well, you know what? As Pee Wee would say, it was right. They stole the election. I mean, look. Donald Trump had 293 electoral college votes. They slow-walked it. Our own president was slow-walked because, Cam, the Mossad and the rest of the world wanted Biden as president. That tells you right there all you need to know. The presidency is selected by the elitists. It's not selected by the people. The American people selected Donald J. Trump because they knew Trump would stand up to the people. Instead, the Americans got a puppet. Now, you know me, I don't condone violence on anything. Anyone. I don't. So don't get it through your head. But, as I said to Assassin, this was planned. Now we must prepare for the worst. The worst is the problem. I was hoping Pee Wee would show up tonight because Pee Wee should be involved in this because Pee Wee's one of my chief advisors. And if I'm going to be running in 2024, I'm going to need Pee Wee on my side because Pee Wee's right. This is a sad day in history for Americans. We've lost. We've lost democracy. We've lost.
I've lost my sobriety.
We've lost. And now, Donald Trump hasn't even said what he's planning to do. He's not even talking. He's allowing Joseph R. Biden, who basically turned around and was like tooting his horn. I mean, look, Pelosi hasn't said anything, but you know what? Harris was bad. Harris turned around today and said something about talking about the American people. The way she was talking about it, it sounded like she said, and I quote, "We're going to go socialist now, thanks to you motherfuckers." And I sat there with a fucking white face with my phone in line going, oh my God, we're going socialist. Well, whatever it is, right now what we need to do is prepare for the worst, hope for the best. But panic buying's happening. People know that Donald Trump is not even saying anything with President-elect Biden, who's going to push for complete lockdowns, which means Chloe better get the groceries before we're in lockdowns.
I'm going to go Monday.
Thing is, he shouldn't be silent. He should basically speak up. The Mossad already planned this. Yeah, well, look, we're going to go socialist. You, Cam's, going to lose everything you own. Your mom's going to lose everything she owns. Your grandmother's going to lose everything she owns, all because of the Chinese. Think about it. The Chinese want to control you and your grandmother and your mother. It's not about who got what. Tonight is the destruction of democracy. As Assassin just said, Constitution rights is just a memory. That's the thing. We're going socialist. Here slowly. The way I read Biden and Harris's message, kiss your ass goodbye. Democracy doesn't exist.
This is green apple flavored. Have you tried the green apple?
Yeah, I've tried them all. I don't like the stone flavored stone apple. That's like the driest stuff they make.
Yeah. You like the hard cider?
Yeah.
If you want one.
No, I got cognac I'm drinking. I told everyone I'd be drinking cognac, and that's what I'm doing.
If you ever want an Angry Orchard, I mean, you can always just ask and I'll give you one.
No, that's all right, Princess. Thank you. Even Boon Boon knows the end of it. Oh, exactly. That's the thing I told my cousin-in-law specifically. I said, what the fuck? You assholes had to decriminalized drugs. And she's like, oh, yeah, it's the way the American people are. I have family in Oregon. I mean, the bottom line is we're all fucking screwed any way you look at it.
Look, I'm not saying what my feelings are on an election, but let's cheers to things changing and stuff.
Yes, I know what you're saying. Cheers to the fall of democracy. Sex changes are free now, but everyone else gets to lose. That's what it is. Everyone's gonna fucking lose.
That's how we get the alfalfa. I've been drunk. I don't understand how we get drunk this easily off 2 bottles.
Well, even so, Assassin, the problem is the American people are looking forward to, and other states will follow. Eventually, Oregon will be the first. The rest will decriminalize hard drugs, and guess what? Then the fucking U.S. government, under Pennywise Biden, will basically not prosecute. And it said he'll just look under the rug and he'll prosecute people for murder. Otherwise, everyone will get a get out of jail free pass. That's the way the socialism is going to work. Literally. We're all screwed, plain and simple. Hold on a sec. Let me close this so I don't have to fucking see myself twirling my glass because I was, The American people are screwed. Plain and simple. I gotta get some more ice, though. Federal illegal or not, they're going to fucking change it under Biden. He's going to make all drug charges and not even a capital crime, and that means that means murder. Murder and rape's the only thing that can fill the jails up. Meanwhile, everyone is entitled to be an American, to have their dream, to go the distance. Really? Then that means my own team of Assassin, Cam, Pee-wee, the rest. It's time we basically show them what true Americans are like. It's time for us to get the media heat, and so we can run for president. I will run in 2024. I will run to show the American people that we need change. These people, I told Chloe if the son of a bitches didn't discuss stimulus tonight, that means there is no stimulus for anyone. Chloe said, oh, well, they're going to talk about it. They need to talk about it. Nope. They're like, we're going to do a COVID lockdown, and we're going to do a COVID lockdown, and we're going to make America great again. COVID lockdown my ass. We're going to be fucking starving. All the poor and the elderly are going to be hurting. Look at it from this point of view. My cousin-in-law stated today on Instagram that the main problem we're going to be having, besides COVID lockdowns, which is fuck COVID lockdowns, is fucking civil war. One man is not worth the whole country to go to civil war for. Plain and simple. It's stupid. It's like going to civil war because Lincoln isn't president anymore. I mean, come on.
There's someone that I was friends with in Ohio said the same thing. Like, he said that he was a centralist. He was saying that you should go over civil war over two candidates. Over one candidate you liked and the other one you didn't like.
Oh, great. I hit the bag so damn hard the bag broke. I guess I gotta clean it up with a dustpan before I do anything. And then I gotta fill all the ice up that's on the floor into... See, I needed fresh ice for my... Fresh ice for my drink. Unfortunately, as you all know, I gotta open a new bag because the old bag is fucking broken. Which means I have to deal with this in my own way. Hold on. Let's just stick the sink here. There we go. One leaf and the rest ice. What we do is we move this back and we sweep up all the ice. Alright. And then what I gotta do is take some paper towels real quick and wipe down the floor so my feet aren't completely wet. And then I gotta figure out dinner tonight. I don't feel like cooking, but I will.
I'm cooking a hamburger helper for you. Which I call a cheeseburger helper.
I only got one of those thingamabobs, but we need more.
Yeah.
That means I just gotta get up off my ass and break the new bag. And then I open up a bit of it and I put it in my glass. We gotta choose fresh socks, and I need to get another roll of paper towels, so give me a second. My feet are wet. Alright, so you guys are wondering, what can we do? That's why we're a channel of thinkers. And then I gotta change my socks, by the way. That's what I'm working on right now, is changing my socks. Which will be the next mission, once I pour my cognac yet again. Then I change my socks and I sit down with you all. Cheers. Now let me go get some fresh socks and I'll be more humble. There we go. Fresh socks. We're good to go. No, I'm not losing weight. Come here. Everyone wants to see the E-Bunny. Come here, E-Bunny. Hello, everyone. My name's Ebony Bunny, and I am the president. Do. I am President Bunny. I am President Bunny. Nope, you got no poo hanging, so it won't hit my computer. So, hello, my name is Ebony. Do. My name is Ebony. Do. Hello, boss. I'm using the new Ebony phone here. Can I have the cone of silence? Now, you guys are all wondering, who did I truly vote for? Well, I was either going to be on one camp or the other, so I voted independent. Independent. I didn't want any fucking wars to happen. Thing is, with family talking about civil wars to others talking civil wars, we got a problem on our hands. And me, I'm trying to stay out of this conflict. What we need to do is basically look at the big picture and say, America will heal.
Usually people get more overheated when they're drunk, right?
Well, yeah.
I'm feeling colder. I'm freezing. Like, being drunk, I'm like...
Well, you still got... did you drink that other open bottle you told me to open? So, 2 done, 4 to go?
Yeah, I'll drink the other 4 when the time comes.
Yeah, well... I was thinking of trying to find out if there's any food to be had around this island this time of night. But I will eat hamburger helper, or you can eat hamburger helper, because I know I might be so damn depressed that I might just go to bed after this video, which means I'm done for the night. That tells you right there how I feel for the American people. American people got shafted. Now there's going to be 2 to 3 months of battle-hardened people fucking fighting all the way to inauguration saying the election was rigged.
There'll be two different winners in people's opinions.
4 long years to mediate on what you do. I already know what I do. I'd give stimulus checks. I would fix the economy. I would legalize pot. I would not touch the Second Amendment. The First Rights Amendment is a sacred trust. And I would tell Americans that if you want to be bigots, then you got to be bigots in another country, because this country is the land of free. Everyone's entitled to free opportunities and to win. And I mean, everyone's entitled to the opportunities. Blacks, Hispanics, Asians, Filipinos, Japanese, you name it. You're Asians, whatever. We're entitled to let them. The thing is, this country's gone down the shitter. We don't know what's going to happen. The way I read Biden was, I'm going to take over the world. I'm going to take over the world. And the thing is, it's like the way he said tonight's speech made me looked like the entire country went down the shitter. Like Pee Wee said, prepare for the worst. Prepare for the worst. Prepare for the worst. Hold on. Damn it, my sister Melissa doesn't want any coffee now. So she's turned around and said, no thanks, I don't want any of your coffee. Someone who's lesbian, who's I love dearly as a sister, is turning around and being like, nope, don't want any of it. You see, this is the fucking problems we have. Everyone assumes I'm a Biden supporter. I'm not. Didn't vote for the man. Fortunately, country's going to go into the dark ages, and yet we got to prepare for the worst. The economy will boom if we don't go into depression. You got to follow FDR's lead on that, Cam. Economy is failing because everyone's fucking listening to these fucking bozo bastards on like, buy gold, buy silver. One silver eagle is worth $1. Yet you pay $33 or so for the fucking silver eagle. One gold eagle is worth $2,000, but they cut out $1,950 of the precious metal. So when you give it to someone, it's only worth $50. So in the end, who gets shit on? The fucking citizen. They don't screw over. Oh yeah, we got the gold connection. We're gonna screw over them. No, they already knew it by basically making the mints basically say this is worth $50 or $100. No one gives fucking shit. Thing is, Cam, I told you time and time again, prepare for the fucking worst. Hell is for. The world is going to be hurting for a long time. 4 years. Each president is 4 years. Just make a president 1 year, and every year you vote, and every year you vote the bastard out, and every year you vote. Thing is, the American people need a 1-year president. Then we might be basically better off than 4 fucking years or 6 in a fucking Senate or fucking 2 in Congress. The problem is the American people need to realize No, we're hurting. The economy will boom. Thing is, under the Biden administration, if we go socialist, there is no business going to be boomed. Your favorite pastime, Cam, of Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon cards gone. They'll be like, hello, we're here for Pokemon cards. Motherfucker, if you don't fucking give it to us, we're going to shoot your ass. I mean, they could do that. They could take away everyone's fucking hobby and put them to work. That's it. You're a slave to the rest of your life. You're a robot to the government. No one truly knows what's going to happen. But between now and January, do you think there's going to be fucking stimulus? No. Donald Trump's not going to care. You're going to fucking see so many people homeless. They might just break into your house, Cam. Take your fucking Ensure fucking milkshakes at night for gunpoint, tell you to fuck off because you're a useless piece of shit. Plain simple, they can do the same to me. Even though I got cameras at the door, problem is you got to protect yourself right now. This is about protecting Americans. Americans are suffering. The bottom line is the American people are suffering. There's people out there that secretly for Biden, and there's people that were secretly for Trump. I said it isn't over the fat lady sinks. Now, phase 3 is going to begin. Donald Trump's going to contest it to the courts. Let's hope the courts stay with Donald Trump because you all need to know Biden. What you've seen today is democracy is death, but I don't support civil war. I don't support anything. All I'm saying is be prepared for the worst. Yeah, well, that's because you like others are different. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. Even if you wanted blue and you voted red, you're basically saying, "Well, I'm a Republican, but my heart is for blue." You should have voted for your conscience, not with your grandmother. Then you wouldn't be basically rounded up and said you're a worthless eater of foods, and they're going to put you in a concentration camp and kill you because of it. Point is, look at the American people. They're all prancing around. Way to go. We got a black vice president and a president who's for the people. No, he ain't for the people. He's doing what the people, doing what the world tells him. Donald Trump was basically saying, fuck you, I'm for the people. In the end, we should have listened. Instead, I thought more people would have went for Trump than Biden. Instead, they're basically slow walking. Look, Trump had 293 electoral colleges. They slow walked it till this morning when I said they would announce it. When they announce it, they would announce it. But now I say recall and recount every fucking ballot, even if it takes to December 8th. Certify it properly and then fucking kick the son of a bitch out and say, oh, field penalty, 100-yard penalty for false starting and false winning. President Trump is the winner. I mean, that's what they should do. Instead, Trump's basically staying behind glass doors, behind whatever, and being scared. Trump should stand up and say, the American people support me. I don't support these fuckers, and they're stealing the election. Even Pee Wee said it. The election was stolen. Then Pee Wee said, oh, well, I have trust in the election. Well, when he went out on TV today and he's like, yeah, my fellow American, look, it made me sick. I had to stand next to Chloe while I'm drinking going, what the fuck did I just view? I say the election is fraud. For all of you Americans out there, the election is fraud. You want to know who I truly voted for? Do you? For the man that won 4 years ago. There you go. I said vote with your heart, but I knew God was going to put Biden in somehow. But as I told Pee Wee out of love, I didn't know how he was gonna win. Now we need to stand up and take names. Already, Biden has said, I'm going to do a new Monday morning press conference with the coronavirus task force. We're going to lock down you son of a bitches and give it to China. Thing is, we need to stockpile and keep stockpiling. This isn't the age of we're going to fucking waste our money on a new TV. It's our money towards supplies to get through the next 6 months. Let me tell you what I see. From now until December 8th, when it's certified, and then from December 8th to January 20th is the time that we need to prepare for the worst. And when that happens, you need to know the election, as Pee Wee, as Fumble Bum has said, the election was frauded. I had to sit in front of the TV tonight listening to someone hoot and hollering, yes, President Biden's my president! Woo, woo! And I'm sitting there going, 50-year cognac, the destruction of democracy. If we still are around in 2024, I will be running as your president for you all. American people need to realize we're suffering like no other country. I was sitting tonight, right? Every motherfucker that I know that is for Trump said democracy is killed. Even one set that I knew who is beloved, who's lesbian. Trump wasn't going to touch marriage. He was going to have the Supreme Court do it, but no, we got to give free sex changes to fucking men in dresses. Plain and simple. Tells you right there where we need to go. And then we're all holed up here. So I was looking to see if Chloe went to the store to get me more dip. She's like, what is it? What is it? What is it? We need to hoard every damn dime. Look, problem is, we're going to see some serious shit happen, and what we need to do now, everyone, is make sure that people realize that when the fat lady has finally sung, it's over, and there's no way of going back. And Biden's going to put us in martial law, but my cousin said, fuck martial law. She's like, well, fuck the COVID pandemic. What we need to fucking do is prepare for war. That's what she said. Civil fucking war. The NWO is fucking in control of everything, but no one cares. Chloe's mom called, oh, guess what, Chloe? We're with Biden. What? I'm going, okay. And we're fucking screwed. I mean, literally, Chloe turned around, okay? She knows I'm Biden's supporter. I'm sleeping and I get up. She's like, oh, it's 4 in the afternoon. You slept all day. You're a lazy son of a bitch bastard with a vag and fake tits. And I'm going, oh, yeah, you should be talking. She's like, did you see the news? Biden's been declared the winner. Boop, boop, way to go, Biden. Then he did bring up the LGBT community in his speech, but that's because he was buying the LGBT vote. Everyone knows he's a stupid moron. Look, I agree with Pee-wee. Civil war is going to happen. Plain and simple. I don't want to talk about Civil War, but that's the only action that's going to happen because of it. Remember what I said to you all? Even Pee-wee knows this. Pee-wee knew from the bottom of her heart, everyone, that I was supporting Trump. Fortunately, let me tell you how a Trump supporter is, okay? Let me tell you how a Trump supporter is to a Biden supporter, okay? I want Pee-wee to think about this. By the way, hello, sis. Thanks for joining my loving sister. Let me tell you a story about Chloe, okay? In 2018, Chloe made threats against Trump so many damn times. They just wiped it off as, oh, well, Trump will be gone. Secret Service wrote it off as Trump's going to be gone. Then we don't have to investigate Chloe. And yet, anyone makes threats of Biden, they're going to jail. And yet, Chloe's mentally ill, so she's got the rubber stamp card. And yet, no one can touch Chloe. Plain and simple, but that's beside the point. Point is, we need to prepare for the worst now. That is why I said it's time for us to discuss as moderators, by email, by this chat, how we're going to help the American people get through this. Oh, Pee-wee. Chloe makes threats against Trump. It's looked the other way. Secret Service don't care. That's why I think truly, and this is what I want to talk to you all about, that the Secret Service already knew Biden was going to be won. So they looked the other fucking way and didn't do their fucking job. I want Pee-wee to think about that. I want Cam to think about that. They didn't do their fucking job. Instead, all I'm getting is emails from the President Trump Defense Fund. I'd gladly send some money to the Defense Fund. I knew it was really going to the Defense Fund. Point being, we're screwed. We're going to be hurting. I want you to know that. Biden, you make threats against him, you go to jail. Trump, you make threats against him, they look the other way because the Secret Service doesn't do their fucking job. I want you guys to think about that before you think. Well, I hope Pelosi gets replaced because, frankly, right now, we need to worry about our democracy. We don't need to worry about anything else. I mean, look, Pee-wee, I've said it time and time again. A little son of a bitch man in a dress makes threats against Trump. Nothing happens. But a little son of a bitch man in a dress makes threats against Biden. He's going to jail. You see what I'm saying with this? Fucking tables are turned. American people need to realize we are. So let me put it this way. Chloe can make all the threats she wants. She can threat sheriff. She can threat law enforcement. She can threat FBI, CIA, NSA, president, vice president, speaker of the House, and nothing happens to her. They just rubber stamp her a check every month. But when someone tries to report it, they're the ones being investigated. So you tell me, who's for who in this fucking country? The country's divided. The country is fucking divided. My president is lost. I told my cousin who messaged me, our president is lost. We need the Supreme Court to rule in favor that this election was frauded. But do you think they will? No. They're going to fucking turn around and say, oh, well, it's Biden's presidency. American voted. And yet they're taking kickbacks. And then the Supreme Court will be stacked more independent, which means you might not like what they're doing because illegals might get more rights than you, or trans might get more rights than you, or gays might get more rights than you, or lesbian or bi or whatever. We're going through hell. Let me put it this way, Cam. You were like, my heart were blue, but I went red. And yet, you said, as long as they pass pot bill, you don't care. So you don't care if marijuana is legalized in all 50 states, and then they turn around and take everything your mother, your grandfather, your grandmother, your father, your mother, everything that they earned or sued and won from a lawsuit away and make them piss poor, and you would be like, oh, well, at least pot's legal. So to you, pot's legalization is more important than what they have earned in this democracy. I'm not a fortune teller either, but we need to fucking prepare for the worst, Cam. All extended expenses should not be fucking spent right now. We need to fucking focus on what's important. Our safety and our survival. Anything you want to buy that you think it might be worth money, don't. You want to spend $1,000 on a chainsaw, don't. You want to spend $1,000 of your money because you think your grandmother or your mother will back you up, don't. Every damn dime that your mother has, if she's wealthy, should be going for food. You're going to need every damn food substance to survive this pandemic for the next 4 years. Thing is, you need to prepare. America was first. Now America's second. We're going to be fucking paying NATO. We're going to be fucking paying the UN. We're going to be paying all these fucking people. We're not going to see a stimulus check. They're going to say, fuck you. Fucking countries are going to be collapsing. Why? China wants the fucking business. They don't care if they control 99% of America's interest in Chinese products. You buy Chinese, you're doing good. We're going to go into a fucking depression. No one's talking about the stock market going to crash. Point is, you're going to not, as Doc Brown said. Doc Brown was like, Marty, you haven't seen any shit until shit has hit 88 miles per hour. Then you're going to see some serious shit. Plain and simple. You can sit there and say, oh, go groceries, but what if tomorrow morning you woke up and you found out that everything you wanted to buy was sold out, Cam, huh? What are you going to live on then? Fucking Ensure milkshakes because that's the only thing you can buy? You need to prepare for the worst. This is the worst news in American history. I got people pestering me for new laptops and new game systems and new this. What's more important, game systems or food? American people are fucking suffering. They're saying they need their stimulus for Christmas. They'd sell their own fucking country upriver for Christmas gifts. I mean, look at tonight's Harris-Biden comments. I'll tell you what I think. President Trump is staying quiet because he knows in the end he can win. Meanwhile, President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Harris are tooting their horns early. It's not over till the fat lady sings. The Americans have the rights to overthrow the government, rewrite the Constitution, or overthrow the government and tell them that Trump's our president. Problem is, the American people are gone down the shitter. No one cares. Everything's going to be meager this year. I'm going to find out where my tobacco distribution is. Going to get my dip? We'll get to it then. So I asked Chloe specifically, where's my dip? She turned around and said, oh, well, we're working on it. What the fuck is that plug that we had? Great, my tablet fell off. Hold on. You can't move, Cam. They're not going to let you move. They're going to strip your mother and grandmother and all of their possessions and make you piss poor. He would agree with me that your grandmother and mother's money doesn't mean anything anymore. The thing is, you guys sit there and say, oh, well, I got money, my grandmother's got money, my grandfather's got money, my dad's got money. It doesn't matter. You should be the fucking wealthiest people and they'll fucking still come for you. Kiwi's right. How are you going to move under lockdown, Oh, if government turns evil from me. No, you ain't going to be moving once Biden puts in lockdowns, Cam. You're going to be stuck at home, not cutting logs, not fucking cutting trees, not dealing with fucking bees, not dealing with fucking ants. They're going to fucking keep you inside and they're not going to let you go out. And let's talk about the problem that someone brought up to me tonight. If we go into lockdown, I think Pee Wee want to bring this up too. How do you think you're going to get your food supplies from Amazon? Amazon's going to be all at home. They're going to lose billions or trillions of dollars while you're going hungry because they can't ship food to you because they're under lockdown, which means the entire country is under fucking lockdown. Pee Wee's right. The money's going to change. Everyone needs to know this. Your money is useless. The Chinese want the fucking reserve currency to be the yuan instead of fucking the US dollar. And they're going to get it because of Biden. But then again, you think, oh, well, I'm safe. My mom and my grandmother, my grandfather, my dad got money. We're just going to move out of the country. They won't let you leave your fucking house. They won't even let you sell your fucking house. What's going to happen is you're going to be a fucking prisoner of the state of North Carolina or South Carolina from you're from. They're going to make everyone a fucking prisoner in their own house, only hoping that they can go out to get supplies. And when supplies are getting to be short and short, that's when shit's going to hit the fan. Restaurants are failing across the country. Hotels are failing across the country. Why? Because they don't want this country, the wealthiest country in the world, to fucking support. What the hell did my friend want? So a friend of mine posted President-elect Biden. I don't. President-elect Biden. That's a bad name. Donald Trump should be standing up and saying, this ain't over. America first. He's giving in to these corporate greedy globalist son of a bitches. Thing is, no one's smart anymore. They're all glued to their fucking phones, Pee-wee. They're all glued to fucking Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and other places. I think to let them toot their horns early, let them say Biden win, but in the end, Trump's going to succeed and win. I haven't seen the notice from God yet, but that's what I think. Early victory. This is just a fucking early victory, an early preemptive victory. Trump loses. Democracy is lost. And then what? What are you going to do? Take all your money and run to another country? Most countries don't like the Americans thanks to supposedly Trump or Biden. So you got to be expecting to be basically homeless with all that money, which your money won't even be able to buy a loaf of bread. Trump's not a quitter. That's the thing. We don't need a president to be a quitter. I think the globalists tooted their horn too early to brainwash the American people. Kamala Harris's speech was talking like a true globalist. Same with Biden. I sat there drinking cognac and saying the world is fucked. And Chloe's like, what? Free sex changes, free Social Security, we're all safe. We're going to lockdown. Fuck these fucking people. Why do you think I keep telling Chloe, why waste money on a laptop when we're going to need the money for food? I mean, literally. I told Chloe we should be fucking focusing on the fucking stockpiling. It said she wants to fucking spend money at Christmas time for goodies. Her mom calls and says, praise the Lord. I'm not religious, but Biden's our president. Really. I can tell you with a hard fact. He ain't my president. What we need to do is prepare for problems. We need to listen to me. Prepare for the worst. Stockpile food. Stockpile everything you can. Hole up. The longer you last, the better chances you will be. Excuse me, Pee-wee. I'm going to make a sorry-ass comment now. I hope I don't offend you. But I watched Red Dawn last night. The original Patrick Swayze movie. Bless Patrick Swayze's heart. Too bad he died. I watched C. Thomas Howell and the rest of the crew. Leah Thompson and Charlie Sheen. I also watched the Korean invasion version. We are going into Red Dawn. I watched Gods and Generals last night. I rented it for $4.99. Civil War between the North and the South. We need to prepare for the worst. Doesn't matter if we're Chinese or not. Your soul, Cam, was sold out to China for Biden to be president. Think of it that way. Your grandmother, your mother. You claim your mother was ran over by Dooley and has money. Her money is no good anymore. They're going to make her piss poor. Every dollar doesn't count anymore. Civil war is the only thing that's going to come next. We're screwed. We're literally screwed. That's why I keep telling Sassy and you and Pee Wee and the rest camp to stockpile. The best course of action right now is not to think about monetary gains, but to stockpile. There's people out there that think that this unlimited once-in-a-lifetime game is $30,000. Who's got $30,000 to buy a game? They're all worried about the economy. They're all worried about the stock market. They're all worried about being homeless. They're all worried about having a dollar to their name. South Carolina ain't gonna break off, Cam. They're gonna fucking take it in the ass and basically let you be pissed poor because of Biden. Not the 10th Amendment says the states have control. States don't have control. You march the army in, the states will be defenseless. They're going to take every piece of property you own, Sassy. Every piece of property they own, Cam. Every piece of property you own, Pee Wee. And then what do you got left? Enough to feed your belly for a week and then hope like hell the government disperse more stuff? This isn't just about the presidency. It's about the economy. It's about the country. You let Biden run things, you're going to see small businesses that make small arms and ammunition gone. You're going to see fly rod companies gone. You're going to see fishing rod companies gone. They don't want you fucking surviving by living off the land, by eating fish that you catch in a river. They're going to turn around and say that's illegal. Everything they're doing is bringing up to the end of days. Plain and simple, country's gone to shit. It's time we basically make a stand, not violently, and watch and see if I'm right or wrong. If I'm wrong, well, I'm not supposed to be president. If I'm right, well, there you have it. Yeah, they see everything. Everything has additives in it, whether it be canned food, tobacco, weed, you name it, it's gone. Plain and simple, American people are suffering. I'm not going to be back on later, Cam. When I'm done, I'm done. Well, point is, we're going to be suffering worse. You can't leave the country once Biden declares lockdowns. Plain and simple. We're screwed. Screwed, blued, and tattooed. There are people, they're suffering. We're screwed. We are fucking screwed. I agree. Freedom is going to be taken. Well, everyone says, "Oh, Rita, stay on. I got to charge my phone or whatever." I'm not staying on. I'm going to go watch Gods and Generals because our country is gone. I'm going to be leaving soon. Plain and simple. We're gone. Our country's gone. Everyone thinks Biden's going to be the Messiah. He ain't Messiah of shit. We sold this country upriver. Soon, small fly rod companies ain't going to be in business. Game companies won't be in business. TV companies won't be in business. Laptop companies won't be in business because we will be a third world country. Plain and simple. Pee Wee's right. We all need to focus. Plain and simple. We will be under martial law. Pee Wee said it herself. We will be. Even my cousin knows it. That's why civil war is about to brew. Either for the faction or against the faction. The country has gone down the hill. So, that said, everyone. Maybe I'll be around tomorrow. But right now, we're screwed. Well, he's got a victory dance for herself, but at what cost? Cost of democracy? So be it. She's happy. Biden's her president. She can live out her 4 years of misery with Trump. She blames Trump for everything, so now she can live peaceful with Biden. But what if someone else takes over 2024 and makes her life hell? Then what? She's going to blame the next president?
Oh, Michael McIntosh, like the time travel guy said.
To the rest of you out there, Pee Wee's right. Go watch a movie. Focus on stockpiling. Make a list. Get prepared. That's all I can tell you. In the meantime, I'm gone. Thanks. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions, like, subscribe button, so it's fun even for family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, service dogs. Thanks for watching. God bless you and everything you do.